After completing the Swordfish rank at Barracuda Trials, you will get yourself a key in which you can get an outfit. The outfit I'm wearing right now is from the Swordfish rank at the first Barracuda Trial, Tempor Tantrum. Now, I've been doing Gwyneth glides for a while now, and obviously I've had this key. I haven't checked out what the outfit might be, though. Let's go ahead and check it out right now. We also got 8 uncut rubies. Okay, this is a pretty interesting outfit. I think I might like the Storm Cruisers more though, to be fair. Or maybe we can figure out a nice combination. Anyways, if you're looking for this chest yourself, this chest is located on Laguna Aurora? I don't know. But there's a spirit tree to get here if you've been here before, that is. Otherwise, you're going to have to sail here for the first time. It is located in the southwest region of the map by Varlamore. And there it is, 88 sailing. That actually did not directly unlock anything for us, but like I said, we're going to be boosting to 93. But before we do that, let's make sure we gather all the supplies, everything we need to make the rosewood hull. I'm going to have to chop the rosewood trees. I'm going to have to gather or rather process some of the metal sheets into nails, because I don't actually have 300 nails straight up. And then there's probably a couple other items I need to acquire as well. First order of business, we got to get to that island at the top of our screen right there. How do we do that? That is a great question. But that's where the rosewood trees are located. Let me figure this out. Oh, don't go through that portal. Can I go through? Is this a barricade? It's okay. Yeah, it is a barricade. Duh. Oh, wait, I see. Here we go. This is actually part of the Barracuda trial course, but obviously we're not doing it right now. We just got to stroll on in and disembark right here. I got my dragon axe equipped, and I also have my log basket with me. Let's chop a couple of inventories here. I might do a few trips. Now, the closest bank to this island is actually north of here, Buccaneer's Haven. You do have to build this bank chest though. But I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just going to do a couple of trips and then go south to where Prith is to bank. If there comes a time where I need a lot of rosewood trees, I guess then I will build a bank north. But for now, I don't mind just making a trip a little bit longer to get here. What's going on, everybody? Just dropping in to check on how everybody is enjoying this massive update that is woodcutting. Currently, I am chopping rosewood trees, level 92 level requirement, by the way, so it dethrones redwoods. But aside from rosewoods, there's also the ironwoods and the camphor trees. And not only that, but you can convert them into planks as well. So pretty huge update for woodcutting and I guess construction. So I ended up doing 3 total trips to the island where the rosewood trees are. So that's about 6 inventories worth of rosewood logs, as I brought the log basket with me. I definitely don't need that much right now, and I don't have any plans anytime soon to upgrade the large boat, the sloop, into the rosewood hull either, because that's going to be very, very expensive. I just spent countless hours farming 1,000 or over 1,000 frost dragons, nearly 1,300 even, to get the supplies I need for the skiff, the medium-sized boat. So yeah, the large boat's going to be something I think about down the line. Anyways, for right now though, once we're done with these rosewood logs, I think I do have to convert some of those into planks, obviously. But we're in the Prith region here still, because we're going to convert some of these dragon metal sheets into nails, as I need a total of 300. We just have 253 right now, so I believe we take them to the anvil if I'm not mistaken. And oh, maybe we don't. Huh, one moment. I have these dragon metal sheets with me that I want to convert into nails. However, in order to convert these into nails, we can't just use them on any anvil. We have to head over to the Dragon Forge. Now, what is the Dragon Forge and where is it? Well, remember Dragon Slayer 2 when you had to make the dragon key? Well, we're heading to that spot right now. The dragon key spot is the same spot you would use to convert these dragon metal sheets into whatever you might need. So I got my anti-dragon shield here with me, because I think there's going to be a couple of dragons down here, right? I don't know. I don't really frequent down here. I know the mithril dragons are down here. But yeah, I have the dragon metal sheets with me, and I can see the forge. How do I get over there? I don't really remember. Like I said, I haven't really been down here too often. There's brutal green dragons down here. Honestly, I don't even remember that. And here we are. That wasn't too bad. All right, how does this work? Oh, there's anvils right here. All right, let's go ahead and use the dragon metal sheet on the anvil. Oh, and this is where you make the kite shield, the plate body. Oh, and the keel parts as well. And obviously we're here for the nails. I think I'm going to go ahead and make all of these into nails, I think. Each metal sheet should be 15 nails. We got 250 in the bank. So right there, this should be enough for our hull. And then we're going to need these nails for the mast when we have the level requirement for that in a little bit. But there we go, 90 dragon nails. I think I mentioned this in the past, but Corsair Cove is probably one of the better locations if you're ever trying to crap hull parts or repair kits or whatever. Or just accessing the shipwright actually in general, because the bank is right there just about 10, 12, 14 tiles away, probably less than that even, so that you can just easily run back and forth. Anyways, we're here to make the rosewood hull parts. We're going to need 10 of these, so it's actually 50 rosewood planks. Alright, here in my inventory, this should be everything I need for the rosewood hull. Now comes the tedious part. I mean, to be honest, there was a lot of steps to this process, but by far the most tedious thing probably is going to be getting this +5 boost. So let me get some stews, and then let me get some spices, and hopefully there's actually a cat in my POH. Otherwise, we're going to have problems there. We need a +5 sailing boost. Okay, it's been a long time since I did this. Luckily, I had a Hellcat in my POH. I'm going to be fighting the Behemoth Hellrat, and I just have to make sure I keep my Hellcat alive. Otherwise, it's going to be tragic. We got the +5 boost. No time to think. We got the +5 boost. Hammer. All that, all that, all that. Go, 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 go. Customize boat, customize boat. Dragon Claw. Modify schematics. Why is the boat not... No! I forgot a very important step. I forgot to go unlock the schematic. I'm trolling. Oh my god, we might not get this +5 boost again. Wow, I can't believe it. I forgot I had to go get the schematic. And to get the +5 boost on just our second stew attempt. Well, let's go get the schematic and come back, but hopefully that's not going to cost me and end up taking hours. The Rosewood schematic is located on Shimmering Atoll. This is just west of Deep Fin Point, which if you have the Sailor's Amulet, quick and easy way to Deep Fin Point and then travel west straight here. Pretty sure that's the lockbox over there. The game's pretty troll though, we're going to have to run all the way around. And then we're going to get the note. And then we're going to have to figure out which island we actually have to go to for the key. There's actually a second thing here. Picklocked tarnished chest. You know what? We'll check that out on the way back. Bit of running. There we go. The note. Let's go ahead and read it. On the Isle of Bones, dig on the beach, but not on a rock. And not next to nor in line with any bones that they've dropped. Okay, Isle of Bones. Where is that? Let's take a look at the map. Isle of Bones. That is by pest control. Okay, me being lazy, is there a shipwright at pest control or Void Knight's outpost? There is not. Okay, what's the quickest way to get there? Corsair Cove actually, I suppose, which is where we were at. Before we TP out though, and then recover our boat, let's go check out that chest over there. We got 2 pillar frag from this chest. Can we picklock it again? I'm not sure we got anything that time. Oh, uncut sapphire. No. What the heck? The Isle of Bones, and very fittingly, I think there are skeletons on the island. A lot of them, actually. They just rendered in. Okay, where do I dig? You know, before I look on the wiki, let's try to figure it out ourselves. Dig on the beach, but not on a rock. and not next to nor in line with any bones that they've dropped. Okay, so not on a rock. So none of these tiles, and not in line with bones. I forgot a spade. Why do I do this every time? I forgot a spade. Also, I'm pretty confident it's like right here. Let's read this again. Not on a rock and not next to nor in line with any bones that they've dropped. This seems to fit the criteria. But I guess we can't find out right now because I don't have a spade. Very fortunately, the Void Knight's outpost is just to the northeast there, so it wasn't incredibly far from that standpoint. And very unfortunately, as I'm too busy talking, I just went past the mooring point, so I now have to U-turn like an idiot. But yeah, let's figure out this spot. Okay, on the island, not next to, not on a rock, and not next to or aligned with bones. I wonder if a diagonal counts. Okay, not that tile. I thought that was a, oh, well, there we go. It's just that easy. Back on Shimmering Atoll, here we go. Open the lockbox. Red, I keep wanting to say redwood, but rosewood hull schematic. There we go. Let's go ahead and read that. Details how to build a rosewood hull, or build rosewood hulls on boats. You take in everything the schematic covers and then discard it. Remember when I said that Corsair Cove was one of the better locations if you wanted to access a shipwright as well as a bank? Well, once you have access to Deep Fin Point here, this has got to be the best spot, right? That I know of anyways. The shipwright's right there, and then the bank chest is literally 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles away. We have to boost, we have to boost. We have to boost. Go, go, go. Customize boat. Customize. To the board, to the board. Hull, scroll down, rosewood. Let's go, we did it. There we go. Okay, it did take a fair few more stews, but luckily it wasn't that long. So our mistake in the beginning, we didn't get too heavily punished, but there we go. Off to Gwyneth Glades once again. Gwyneth Glides. Couple of runs in now with the rosewood hull, and there's got a new PB of 535. That's like my third new PB now. And honestly, this thing is a cheat code. I had to do a bit of an adjustment period because I wasn't expecting how fast the rosewood hull was. I ended up slapping into so many barriers and missing so many crates, doing so many U-turns, and funny thing is, I wish I recorded this, but I managed to get a 604 despite making like 10 mistakes and doing like 3 U-turns. The Marlin time is a 609, I believe, so like all those mistakes, and I still managed to beat the time with the rosewood hull. 89 sailing. You can now build a rosewood cargo hold. I wonder how expensive that is. Alright, it's time to take yet another break from Gwyneth Glides. It's pretty intensive, honestly. I can only do so much before I just want to take a break. In the meantime, though, we're off to salvaging, but it's been a while since I did any upgrades to the sloop, the big boat, and that's mostly because everything is expensive. But we're going to upgrade some stuff. So the helm, we're still on the mithril helm. We're going to go ahead and upgrade all the way to the rune helm. I'm missing some items. Oh, I only took out 4 runite bars. One moment. Got my 8 runite bars. Here we go. Mithril helm to rune helm. Just like that. Skipping over what? Like Addy. Yeah, skipping over Addy actually. Nice. Okay. We're also gonna maybe upgrade the sails. We're currently on mahogany. Okay, that's we could probably do camphor or ironwood. Let's go ahead and do ironwood. We have plenty of ironwood, so let's go ahead and do that. Did I say ironwood? Just kidding, because I look in my bank here and we have 14 ironwood logs. We actually need 15. So we're just going to go ahead and do camphor for now because I can't be bothered to go chop some more ironwoods. So camphor logs, we're going to get 15 of those. This one's going to cost adamant nails and then bolt of canvas. Huh. Well, yeah, we're just going to go ahead and do that. Just kidding. We only have 4 bolts of canvas. Oh my goodness. We can't upgrade anything. Do I have anything in my log basket? Or, yeah, my log basket. Maybe I, Nope, there's nothing in there. That's a shame. Okay. Well, maybe we won't upgrade the mast right now and the sails because we have a mixed match of requirements. You know, we either have the logs but not the bolts, or we either have the bolts but not the logs. So we'll figure that out another time. Awkward. Amongst all the confusion on what to upgrade, at least I got the helm, which enabled me to get into these waters right here with through the tangled kelp. And here we are. The salvage spot is the merchant shipwrecks. That is a level 87 requirement, and actually, us being at 89 now, we have access to all the shipwrecks. Wait. You know, I just got here. Like, I've only been here for like 6 minutes, 7 minutes. We just got a dragon cannon barrel. Now, I doubt the wiki is entirely accurate right now, but this is supposedly a 1 in 4,235. That's what the wiki says at this point in time. What? This is a massive, massive spoon. And I was just here for the EXP. Level 90 sailing off of some salvaging. What do we unlock here? You can now recruit Spotter Virginia from the ruins of Unca after subduing the Temperos 100 times. We already did that. We did a little bit of pre-sailing prep and I did get 100 KC. So that's pretty cool. Another crewmate to hire. But that doesn't unlock anything in terms of our ships and whatnot. But that's okay. But we are now base 90 once again, I suppose, and just 9 levels off from being maxed once more. Although, as we know, 90 is still pretty far away from 99. 92 being the halfway point. Finishing up yet another lap at Gwyneth Glides. But here we go, 91 sailing. What does that unlock, actually? You can now own 5 different boats. Oh, wow. Actually, I didn't know that. I thought the cap was 4. And build a Fathom Pearl. No idea what the Fathom Pearl does, but okay. 5 different boats. I mean, I only have the 3 right now. I've got my raft, my skiff, and my sloop. But there we go. Oh! What? Huh? Huh? Yo, dude, last night I said sailing is my skill. There it is. Oh my god. What are the odds? I don't know. Oh my god. No way. Hey, Soup, why did you want to follow me? Sometimes it's nice to stretch the flippers and dry them out. Can't you do that alone? I wanted to follow someone who looked like they wouldn't let me turn into soup. 92 sailing just like that. With the rosewood hull now, the EXP is just flying. We can now build a dragon cannon. You know, I actually do have the dragon cannon barrel, but it's not like I'm going to be building that anytime soon. And that is 93 sailing. 6 more levels to go. You can now build a rosewood hull that we already had because, or we already have, present tense, because we boosted from 88 plus 5 stew boost. Been grinding all day for this level. 94 sailing. You can now build a rosewood mast and con sails. Now, back at level 88, this was something I was contemplating what I wanted to do, because technically I could get 89 and then boost for this, but I kind of elected against it. I just did a whole bunch of Gwyneth Glides, and here I am at 94 sailing, so we don't have to boost after all. Now, let's go ahead and make this. I already do have the supplies, I'm pretty sure anyways. Here we are in the shipyard, and in my inventory is 5 bolt of cons, 10 rosewood logs, 43 dragon nails. We need 40, and oh, you know what? I need the schematic, so let's go get that. It's always something. Here we go on Brittle Island, the rosewood and con sails schematic. Let's go ahead and read that bad boy. And there we go. Lots of collection logs to be gained with the new sailing skill. And back at the shipyard, I swear I have everything. Let's take a look at sails, scroll all the way to the bottom. There it is, rosewood, mast, and con sails. Let's go ahead and build that. And there we have it. I guess you can tell the differences on the mast like very subtly. It's definitely not as obvious as the hull, you know, but yeah, very nice. We'll be testing that out back at Gwyneth Glides. There we have it, 95 sailing. Ever since we got the rosewood hull, we have been absolutely zooming. And I don't know if it's just, you know, like slightly less server lag today or not, but last night I upgraded the rosewood sails, or the con sails, and the rosewood mast, I should say. And today it just seems to, I don't know, I seem to be doing a lot better on the course. You can now assign 5 crew members, and actually we unlocked Sailor Jacob, I think. Pretty cool, but let's keep going. We got another 910k to go until 96 sailing. Wow, I'm just chilling at the salvage spot, eating some lunch right now, and then I'm going to be heading back to the glides, right? But here we go, another dragon cannon barrel. Wow. Level 96 sailing. Couldn't even see what that unlocked because we're actually in the middle of a trial right now. Surprisingly, I haven't, or at least I don't remember when the last time I gained a level in the middle of a trial. It's always on the EXP drop at the end. I was getting ready to record the ending of this lap, but there it is, 97 sailing. Midway through, I realized I was going to pick it up from all the crate EXP. 2 more levels to go until we're 99 sailing and we re-obtain the max cape. And there it is, 98 sailing. Just 1 more level to go until we re-obtain max cape. Here we go. I can barely keep my eyes open because it is currently Thanksgiving night. I just had a huge meal and a ton of drinks. But let's grab that final crate, which we did. Turn the corner, go through the portal. We're done with the final lap, and that's 99 sailing. We're once again maxed. Congratulations, you are now a master of sailing. Yeah, sure. I don't know about that one. Why not visit Brass Hand Harry? Who the heck is Brass Hand Harry on the Pandemonium? He has something special that is only available to true masters of the sailing skill. Sheesh! Pandemonium! We're out of here! Oh my... Where... Who is... Can someone tell me who is... I already forgot the NPC's name. Where this... where... Dude, where... Something Harry. Who? Who? Who is the NPC, bro? He's... Something Harry. Who is that? I can't find him, bro. Something Harry. Oh, Brass Hand Harry. Oh, Viva's here too. Viva's EXP wasting to show up here? Sheesh, I'm honored. Give me the cape. Oh, I got GP on me, right? Yeah, I do. Uh-huh. You've earned that right. Unlike most of the rabble around here, you're actually putting in the work to master the seas. However, cape like this doesn't come for free. It will cost you 99k. Classic, classic. Small price to pay. Oh my god, there it is. Oh my god. Where's the emo? I need to unlock that crab dance. Everyone's crab. I don't think I have it. It's probably like some charting. Do the emote. Yeah, I don't have the crab dance emote. This guy sails. Genuinely though, this is a sick sailing emote, like, or 99 cape emote. Sheesh. Actually, sick emote. You know what? I think last time I maxed on this account or on any account, like I never really made like a big deal out of it. I think like on my main I had like 2 people show up, and then on my Ironman I was legitimately raiding on my other account while I maxed. So like that's pretty cool, you know? We're maxed. I don't have a max cape on me then. It's in my bag. I didn't even see the clan broadcast. The clan like spam so hard. Like all I saw was this wall of text. Has reached the highest possible total level of 2376. That is weird, you know? Like 2276 or 77 as like. Yeah, you know, let's take a look at Viva right now. Like, this man's EXP wasting, but he's currently 19.3 mil sailing XP. At least like when he logged in. I don't know how long he's been on for. Okay, now what?